What if you could face any challenge in life with unshakable calm and strength? Today, I'll reveal 10 Stoic secrets to help you thrive, no matter the odds. Welcome, friends, to a journey of inner strength and resilience. I'm thrilled to guide you through the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that remains a powerful tool for navigating the chaos of modern life. Born in the bustling streets of ancient Greece and Rome, Stoicism teaches us how to stand firm in the face of life's storms. Great minds like Lucius Seneca, a thinker who faced personal loss with unshakable calm, and Emperor Trajan Aurelius, who led an empire through turmoil with steadfast resolve, mastered the art of endurance. They turned challenges, whether personal grief or societal upheaval, into stepping stones for growth. What if you could do the same? Today, we embark on a path to uncover 10 Stoic secrets, each a key to building enduring strength. These insights will help you not just survive, but truly thrive through life's toughest moments. Let's dive into a philosophy that transforms hardship into opportunity, starting with understanding the struggles we all face. Let's face a truth we all know deep down: life is unpredictable. Whether it's the ache of personal loss, the frustration of a career setback, or the constant drip of daily stress, challenges seem to strike when we least expect them. I've seen it in myself and in countless others, moments where the weight of it all feels too heavy to bear. A sudden job loss can shake our sense of security. A relationship ending can leave us questioning our worth. Or even the small, relentless pressures of juggling responsibilities can wear us down. It's in these moments that we often feel overwhelmed, as if we've lost control, tossed about by forces beyond our reach. Our minds race with what-ifs and whys, and it's easy to spiral into frustration or despair. But here's the thing: this struggle is universal. No one escapes life's storms. The question isn't whether challenges will come, it's how we stand when they do. We may not choose the winds that blow against us, but there's a way to anchor ourselves, a way to face the chaos without breaking. Let's explore how this shared human experience of hardship connects us all, and more importantly, how we can rise above the feeling of being powerless. As I reflect on the struggles we all face, whether it's the sting of personal loss, the frustration of a career setback, or the weight of daily stress, I can't help but notice how often we feel powerless, swept away by circumstances beyond our grasp. But here's where the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a profound shift in perspective. The Stoics, those wise thinkers of old, taught that life's hardships are inevitable. Pain, failure, and uncertainty will always come knocking at our door, no matter how much we try to avoid them. Yet, they insisted that while we cannot control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. This is the heart of Stoic endurance. It's not about gritting our teeth and merely surviving the storm. It's about standing firm in the chaos and using it as a forge to shape our character. Endurance, in the Stoic sense, becomes a path to growth, a way to transform suffering into strength and challenges into fulfillment. Imagine not just weathering life's blows, but emerging from them wiser, steadier, more alive. This is the promise of Stoicism, a reminder that our power lies not in changing the world, but in mastering ourselves. And as we embrace this mindset, we begin to see adversity not as a burden, but as a teacher, ready to guide us toward a deeper, more meaningful existence. As I reflect on the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, I'm struck by how relevant it remains in our modern world. Historical accounts from sources like Britannica and History.com paint a vivid picture of ancient Stoics, thinkers and leaders who faced exile, war, and profound personal tragedies with remarkable resilience. They endured the chaos of their times, not by escaping hardship, but by mastering their inner responses to it. Consider how they stood firm amidst political turmoil or personal loss, finding strength in their philosophy, a strength that didn't rely on external circumstances, but on an unshakable inner calm. Now, pause for a moment. Doesn't this resonate with the challenges we face today? Whether it's navigating uncertainty in a fast-paced world, dealing with unexpected setbacks, or simply managing the daily grind, life tests us just as it tested them. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its practicality. It's not just ancient theory, but a living guide. So I ask you, how can we apply this enduring wisdom now? How can we cultivate that same resilience to not only survive life's storms, but to thrive through them? Let's explore the first secret soon, a powerful step rooted in gratitude to begin building that inner strength. Let's begin our journey into Stoic endurance with the first secret. Embrace gratitude. As I reflect on the teachings of Stoicism, inspired by ancient texts preserved in academic resources like JSTOR, I'm reminded of a powerful principle: starting each day with gratitude for simply being alive. The Stoics believe that life itself is a gift, something we often take for granted amidst our daily struggles. Imagine waking each morning and pausing just for a moment to acknowledge that you have another day to live, to grow, to face whatever comes with strength. This isn't about ignoring life's challenges, but about grounding yourself in a fundamental truth. You are here, and that is enough to begin. This mindset shift builds inner strength in ways that are subtle yet profound. Gratitude reorients our focus away from what we lack and toward what we already possess: our breath, our capacity to reason, our chance to act virtuously. The Stoics taught that by appreciating the basics, we cultivate a resilience that no external hardship can easily shake. When we feel overwhelmed by loss or stress, gratitude becomes a quiet anchor, a reminder that we still have something to hold on to. It prepares us to face the world not as victims of circumstance, but as agents of our own inner peace. So, let's start small. Tomorrow morning, take a deep breath and be thankful for that breath. It's the first step to building an unyielding spirit, one that can weather any storm. As we move forward, we'll explore how controlling our perceptions, the next Stoic secret, can further empower us to thrive, no matter the challenges we encounter. Having explored the power of gratitude in building our inner strength, let's turn to the second Stoic secret: controlling our perceptions. The ancient Stoics, like the wise teacher Trajan Aurelius, often emphasized a profound truth. We may not control the events that happen to us, but we always control how we interpret and respond to them. This is the cornerstone of Stoic endurance. It's not the event itself that disturbs us, but the meaning we attach to it. Imagine a storm raging outside. Whether you see it as a destructive force or a cleansing rain depends on your perspective, not the storm itself. Let me share a modern example to bring this idea to life. Picture yourself at work, receiving harsh criticism from a colleague or boss. Your first instinct might be to feel attacked or discouraged. But pause for a moment. What if, instead, you viewed this feedback as a chance to grow? By reframing the situation, you shift from defensiveness to curiosity, asking yourself, what can I learn here? This simple act of changing your perception transforms a painful moment into a stepping stone. The criticism hasn't changed, but your response has, and that makes all the difference. This principle is at the heart of Stoic teaching. When we train ourselves to focus on our reactions rather than external chaos, we reclaim power over our inner peace. No matter the challenge, be it a setback, a conflict, or an unexpected change, we can choose to see it through a lens of calm and reason. So, the next time life throws a curveball, take a breath and ask, how can I view this differently? You'll find that true endurance begins in the mind, where we hold the reins of our thoughts and emotions. Let's dive into the third Stoic secret to building unshakable endurance, practicing voluntary discomfort. The ancient Stoics, as historical accounts from sources like National Geographic reveal, often embraced hardships intentionally. They fasted for days, slept on hard ground, or exposed themselves to the biting cold. Why? Not to punish themselves, but to train their minds and bodies to endure life's inevitable challenges. They understood that comfort can make us soft, while discomfort strengthens our resolve. Imagine a soldier preparing for battle, not by resting, but by pushing their limits. That's the Stoic way, building resilience before life tests us. Now, I've come to see how powerful this can be, even in our modern lives. We don't need to sleep on stones or go without food for weeks. Instead, start small. Skip a meal one day to feel hunger's edge, or take a cold shower to awaken your senses. These acts remind us that we're stronger than we think. They teach us to adapt, to find calm even when comfort is stripped away. I've tried this myself, turning off the heater on a chilly morning and feeling the bite of the air. It wasn't pleasant, but it was liberating. It showed me I could handle more than I imagined. This practice ties back to controlling our perceptions, as we discussed earlier. When we choose discomfort, we also choose how to view it, not as suffering, but as a tool for growth. And as we'll explore next, this prepares us to reframe obstacles as opportunities. So I encourage you to try a small challenge today. Maybe walk instead of drive, or forego a luxury you rely on. Notice how it feels. Notice how it shifts your perspective. This is the Stoic path to endurance, stepping into discomfort to discover your hidden strength. Let's dive into the fourth Stoic secret to building endurance: reframing obstacles as opportunities. I've come to see, through the lens of ancient Stoic wisdom found in timeless texts, that what often feels like a barrier is actually a stepping stone. The Stoics believed that every challenge, every setback, holds a hidden lesson or chance for growth if we choose to look for it. Think about a time when life threw something unexpected your way: a project that failed, a relationship that ended, or a goal that slipped through your fingers. It's easy to feel defeated in those moments, isn't it? But imagine if instead of seeing that failure as a dead end, you saw it as a teacher. I recall a story from my own life where losing a job I thought was perfect led me to discover a passion I never knew I had. That obstacle became a pivot point, guiding me to a path I now cherish. And this isn't just personal. It's a principle rooted in Stoic thought. They taught that life's difficulties are like raw materials. We shape them with our perspective. So, when you face your next hurdle, pause. Ask yourself, what can I learn here? How can this make me stronger? A simple shift like this can transform frustration into fuel. Take, for instance, the idea of a delayed deadline at work. Instead of stressing over the delay, use it as a chance to refine your skills or build patience. Obstacles aren't stopping you, they're sculpting you. This mindset builds an inner resilience that no external force can shake. As we prepare to explore the next secret, remember that every challenge is a canvas. Paint it with purpose. Let's turn to the fifth Stoic secret to building unshakable endurance: living in the present. I often find myself caught up in the whirlwinds of yesterday's mistakes or tomorrow's uncertainties. But the Stoic philosopher Seneca, in his profound letters, reminds us of a powerful truth: the only moment we truly own is now. Why waste energy on regrets over what's done or fears of what might never happen? When we anchor ourselves in the present, we conserve our strength for the challenges right in front of us. Imagine dealing with a tough day at work, focusing only on the task at hand, rather than replaying a past argument or dreading a future outcome, brings clarity and calm. This isn't about ignoring the past or future. It's about not letting them steal the power of this very moment. By staying present, we build a quiet resilience, readying ourselves for whatever comes next. Let this Stoic wisdom guide you. Be here fully and face today with all you've got. Let's turn to the sixth Stoic secret: harnessing adversity. I've come to see that life's greatest challenges are not mere obstacles, but teachers in disguise. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, believed adversity tests and strengthens our character. much like fire tempers steel. I recall reading discussions among philosophy enthusiasts online, where they shared how Stoics faced immense struggles, exile, loss, and even persecution, yet emerged stronger by viewing hardship as a path to virtue. They didn't just endure, they grew. Reflect for a moment on your own past struggles. Perhaps a failure at work or a personal setback felt crushing at the time. But looking back, didn't it teach you patience, resilience, or courage? I invite you to write down one such challenge and note how it shaped you. When we harness adversity this way, we don't just survive life's storms. We learn to dance in the rain, building an inner strength that nothing can shake. This perspective transforms every trial into a triumph. Let's dive into the seventh Stoic secret, cultivating emotional fortitude. I've come to understand through the timeless wisdom of Stoicism that our emotions often pull us in every direction, especially during life's storms. Yet the Stoics taught that we can anchor ourselves by managing these emotions through reason. It's not about suppressing feelings, but about observing them, stepping back and asking, is this reaction serving me? When anger flares or fear grips us, reason becomes our guide, helping us avoid impulsive actions we might later regret. Imagine a heated argument at home or a tense moment at work. Instead of lashing out, take a breath and choose a response aligned with calm and clarity. This practice, at its core, builds a wall of inner strength, ensuring we're not swayed by every passing emotion. As the Stoics remind us, true power lies in mastering ourselves. Let this sink in. Emotional fortitude isn't just control, it's freedom from chaos within. Continuing from our exploration of emotional fortitude, let's turn to another powerful Stoic principle, simplifying your life. I found that so much of our stress comes from clinging to external things for happiness. Whether it's material possessions, social status, or endless distractions, the Stoics, in their timeless wisdom, practiced a form of minimalism, teaching us to strip away unnecessary dependencies and focus on what truly matters. Imagine the freedom of not being tied to fleeting comforts or the opinions of others. This isn't about living in deprivation, but about rediscovering inner contentment. The Stoic idea is clear. True joy comes from within, not from accumulating more. I often reflect on how cluttered my own life can become, both physically and mentally. By letting go of excess, whether it's clearing out unused items or cutting back on overcommitments, what can you release today? A habit, a worry, or a possession that no longer serves you? Simplifying isn't just about less. It's about making room for what aligns with your core values. As we prepare to discuss mastering self-control next, remember that a simpler life lays the foundation for disciplined choices. Let's embrace this Stoic practice and focus on the essentials, finding strength in what we already have. Let's dive into the ninth Stoic secret, mastering self-control. As I reflect on the teachings of ancient Stoics, I'm struck by their unwavering belief that true freedom lies in aligning our actions with virtue. It's not about suppressing desires or emotions, but about guiding them with reason. They taught that self-control is the cornerstone of a life well lived, allowing us to act deliberately rather than react impulsively. Imagine a moment when anger or frustration threatens to take over. Self-control is the shield that helps us pause, think, and choose a response rooted in wisdom. So how do we cultivate this in our modern lives? Start by setting rational goals for daily behavior. For instance, commit to listening fully before speaking in conversations, or decide to limit distractions like scrolling on your phone during focused work. Each small victory builds discipline. Another powerful practice is to reflect each evening on moments where you lost or maintained control. Ask yourself, did my actions align with my values? This habit, inspired by Stoic introspection, sharpens our ability to stay composed under pressure. Self-control isn't about perfection, it's about progress. As we've simplified our lives in the previous secret by shedding unnecessary attachments, mastering self-control now equips us to navigate challenges with a steady hand. It prepares us for the final, transformative secret to come, embodying acceptance. By mastering this discipline, we don't just endure, we shape our character to face life's storms with clarity and strength. Now, let us unveil the final and most transformative secret of Stoic endurance: accepting what you cannot control. This principle lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy, a timeless truth that has guided countless souls through life's harshest storms. The Stoics believed that much of our suffering stems from resisting the inevitable, those events, circumstances, or outcomes beyond our grasp. By embracing acceptance, we free ourselves from the chains of frustration and despair and step into a state of unshakable peace. To illustrate the power of this secret, consider the life of the philosopher Cassian Epictetus, a man who faced exile with remarkable grace. Born into servitude and later cast out from his home by a powerful ruler, Epictetus could have drowned in bitterness. Yet, he chose a different path. He taught that while we cannot control exile or loss, we can control how we interpret and respond to them. Epictetus found freedom in acceptance, turning his banishment into an opportunity for reflection and teaching. His inner fortress remained untouched by external chaos. This story reminds us of a profound Stoic truth. Life will always present challenges we cannot change, but within us lies the power to decide our stance. Acceptance is not surrender. It is the ultimate act of strength, a deliberate choice to focus on what we can influence: our thoughts, our actions, our character. As Epictetus showed, when we let go of futile resistance, we reclaim our peace and purpose, no matter the circumstances. So, as we stand at the pinnacle of these 10 Stoic secrets, I invite you to reflect on this. What in your life are you fighting against that cannot be changed? How might acceptance transform your struggle into serenity? Let this final secret be your guide, as it was for the great Stoics of history. a beacon through life's darkest moments. Now that we've explored the profound story of Cassian Epicteton, who faced exile with unshakable grace through the power of acceptance, let's bring this timeless Stoic principle into our own lives. I invite you to pause for a moment and think about one challenge you're facing right now. It could be a difficult relationship, a setback at work, or an unexpected change that feels overwhelming. Whatever it is, notice how often we get caught up in wishing things were different, in resisting the reality before us. But here's the Stoic truth. We cannot control the external world, only our response to it. So, let's try this together. Focus on what you can do in this moment. Ask yourself, how can I approach this situation with clarity and calm? What small step can I take to align my actions with my values, regardless of the outcome? This shift in focus, from fighting the unchangeable to mastering our inner world, is the ultimate key to unlocking Stoic endurance. It's not about giving up, it's about finding strength in letting go of what we cannot control. By practicing this acceptance, we build a resilience that no external storm can shake. Take this challenge as your starting point. Apply this mindset and watch how it transforms not just the problem, but your entire perspective. Now, close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. Picture yourself standing firm in the midst of life's fiercest storms, whether it's a personal loss, a career setback, or the weight of daily struggles. Yet, there you are, unshaken, with a deep, quiet peace radiating from within. This isn't just a dream. It's the result of building an inner fortress, brick by brick, through the 10 Stoic secrets we've explored. Gratitude has grounded you in what truly matters. Controlling your perceptions has freed you from the chaos of external events. Voluntary discomfort has toughened your spirit. Reframing obstacles has turned barriers into bridges. Living in the present has sharpened your focus. Harnessing adversity has forged your character. Emotional fortitude has steadied your heart. Simplicity has cleared the clutter of distraction. Self-control has aligned your actions with virtue. And acceptance, acceptance, has liberated you from the burden of what you cannot change. This is Stoic endurance, not just surviving, but thriving. Imagine waking each day with this strength, knowing no challenge can break you, because you've mastered yourself. This transformation is within your reach. You're not merely enduring life's trials, you're rising above them, crafting a life of purpose and unshakable calm. Let this vision inspire you to embrace these ancient tools and become the best version of yourself. As we draw this journey to a close, let's reflect on the 10 Stoic secrets that can fortify us against life's storms. First, embrace gratitude to ground yourself in what truly matters. Then, control your perceptions, recognizing that your reaction is your power. Practice voluntary discomfort to build resilience. Reframe obstacles as opportunities for growth. Live in the present, letting go of past regrets and future fears. Harness adversity to strengthen your character. Cultivate emotional fortitude, guiding emotions with reason. Simplify your life, shedding unnecessary attachments. Master self-control, aligning actions with virtue. And finally, embody Stoic acceptance, finding peace in what you cannot change. These ancient tools are not mere relics. They transform modern challenges into pathways for growth and inner peace. I encourage you to start with just one secret today, perhaps gratitude or acceptance, and build your endurance step by step. Imagine the strength you'll uncover as you face life with unshakable calm. Which Stoic secret will you try first? Share in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more life-changing insights.